Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome to Solstice. Welcome to the Solstice light and Solstice energies. So, a couple of days ago, and forgive me, that might not be a couple of days ago, but the last video I did, I was expressing how I was having all of these feelings and emotions and expressions that felt like I was moving through my entire range of experiences without having any kind of attachment to any situations. And a number of people in the comments write back about having similar experiences, and many people exploring their feelings in that regard, and in the negative way as well, and feeling exhausted and kind of not wanting to be here so much anymore. But hopefully people have moved through that now, and so I want to share with you, hello Tina, my experience of this day in this light and the beauty of it, and that we're really in this new time. So yeah, this is what I wrote on tuning into Gaia this morning in her cave. So it's the 21st of June here. As the light wanes and surges, we are pulled and polarized to examine self and truth, to release old programs and conditions, to reinvent self and our world. We are awakening. We are ascending. So many of us have been doing that on an individual level, and now we can feel this arousal of the collective, and it's a really beautiful event to be able to observe. So Gaia says, our new light emerges. It's soft and golden and pink infused. It's our illumination, and we are encouraged to step gently to explore the new, much like a child's first steps on dewy grass. It's soft, it's tender, it's diffused, it's exploratory. And we're asked to do this by being present and being in harmony and in peace, especially in our hearts. This 6 month, which has been the undoing of the old and the redoing of the new. So returning to our original divine plan blueprints have been kind of mashed up with the old and letting go of what is no longer required in our thoughts, in our beliefs, in our patterns, in our languaging, and the way that we relate and communicate. And then, hello, Beachweave. And then to be kind of coming into our own renaissance with this beautiful light, and really looking at what it is that we want to explore, experience, feel, and be. So we are reconfiguring and realigning as humanity, and we are beginning to launch the new. And what that looks like is up to us, this co-creation, this collaboration that we do as the collective of humanity here on the earth, this new way of being, new way of creating, a new way of manifesting, new way of communicating and relating, and doing this through unity, through harmony, and through peace. This needs to be our focus at this time. Hello. that we are really diving deeply into self and asking, what is it that I need? What do I desire? What does my guidance from my inner being, my inner flame, my divine spark of God that sits here in the higher heart space, what does that guide me to do? Where am I to go? That is fantastic that you're connected to Gaia. That's beautiful. Thank you. And then to do this by being present, by being strongly in the heart and being this curious child, because we collectively, you and I and the rest of us, this is how we create the new, by whatever our collective focus becomes. So now is our time to let that dross go. We're in this beautiful new illumined light. And here in this painting here, these are all of the sort of light codes that I've seen coming in over this past 18 months really. And so they're full of fractals, and they're full of codes, and they come in for a variety of reasons. But you can see the emerald light and the blue creation light and all the spectrum of the gold and yellow in there as well. Yeah, so now is our time to be going in, into self, into our hearts, and to be asking, well, what is it that I desire? What is my inner guidance? How is it that I want to feel? Where is it that I want to place my focus in my heart space at the moment? And so coming into ease and peace is a good way to be with that, and then to kind of step out of that in gentleness, because we're traversing the new here. So we can do this together. We can be looking at, how do we want our earth to feel? How do we want the people of our earth to be in communication with one another? And how do we want to feel in our hearts, and go to there and fill it with that space and become the illuminated light that you wish to see? So this is our guidance at the moment, to be in our illuminated heart and to be focused on what it is that we want to see and how it is that we want to feel. So this whole movement now is tickling, if you like, the edges of the awakening collective, and they are awakening, and we are holding them by being good measures of how to be in this new way, by holding those visions in our field, in our higher mind, and in our heart, and that will have a rippling out effect of love and unconditional being in our earth, on our earth, honouring all of the aspects of creation, from the soil up to the clouds and the tips of the tallest trees and mountains. So holding that in our light and holding one another. So we really are in this beautiful, new, exciting time, and that's the message I bring you from Gaia on this solstice day. So I'll see if there are any questions here. Yes, that's right. We are being beacons of light. And yeah, each of us has this role, as Lithel has said, as this beacon in our particular space in the world. So I remember writing a blog once from Gaia where the heading, the title was, "Are You a Blue Dot?" with the idea being that the awakened, illumined ones, we each hold a blue dot, a space on the planet. And now that's become, you could see it as a tower or as this pillar of this very crystalline, looks kind of like this light here, white crystalline light. And so we are being these deliberate pillars of that to expand this across the planet. And it feels different, it feels new, and we're in this amazing time of co-creation. So I want to thank each of you for coming in and joining me here. And I want to thank you for the beautiful commentaries that you made about what I was going through a few days ago. And I felt so supported by you, and I'm really grateful for that. And yeah, I did feel pretty vulnerable doing that, but that's what I'm about. I'm about that, we're each doing our journey, and we each are holding our space and our place, and that as each of us do that, holds that for others, and that collectively we hold one another up in that way. So much love to you, and I will close off now. Thank you so much. That's good. I'm glad that made you laugh, beach wave. Thank you. Yeah, so I do feel very connected to Gaia, and very blessed and privileged to be doing this work with her. I may have mentioned, but my initiation with her initially was in painting her, and this is the painting, although this is a print of the original, and that was a 10-month kind of devotional meditation in a way to tune into her. So I had been seeing her quite clearly for a while, but then to get her on canvas was a different story, and it has a whole story in itself, and I probably should do a little video about that. But my connection with her is very, very strong, and I have watched her go through her own personal journey as our guide, as our beacon, and she is pretty amazing. And if you wish to, and if you desire to connect in with her, you'll feel that she holds us with such love. So I need to go now, but I just wanted to pop on and give you that. So this light, it's this kind of light that's occurring now, this golden light, but it's infused. It's infused with this soft, loving pink. All right. Much love from my heart and from the heart of Gaia, and we'll speak again soon. Thank you. Bye.